Hey, Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'Hashem, Rakah Kudash. And I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect out there throughout the four corners of the earth who are preaching and teaching this word and giving this warning. Okay, because a lot of things are going on in the earth that's proving Bible prophecy. Okay, the book that people think is a joke and a fairy tale. You know, that's not real. You know, and it's very evident that people think such things because of how much evil and how of how much iniquity has abounded in this society. But the Lord said, here that I got pulled up right now in Ezekiel the 12th chapter, that he's gonna cause, or basically he's going to silence all the scoffing, all those who doubt. All right, this is from the book of Ezekiel 12. I'll start at verse 20. It says, "And the cities that are inhabited shall be laid waste, and the land shall be desolate, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth?" Because our people will say, well, these things have been going on for thousands of years. There's always been earthquakes. There's always been eclipses. There's always been blood moons. But take a look at what else is going on. You got Neuralink, a brain chip that's about, that they just had the first human trials on, that they have told you of, So you got the C-hip being developed, which is from the book of Revelations 13 and 16. In due time, it's going to be mandatory for people to take if they want to participate or be a citizen of society. All right, that's going to come to fruition. But the scriptures say that there will be earthquakes in diverse places. The scriptures say that the sun and the moon were set up for signs and for seasons, and we are coming into a season of war. Okay, because you have tensions higher than ever between America and Russia and China. And then you have all of those other countries which also hate the West, man. Basically everyone on the other side of the world, bro, they hate the West, man. They hate America. And they have good reason to. Because as the scriptures say, man, this place is a hammer of the whole earth. Going through and killing, going through and screwing up their economy, destroying their people's ways because they're trying to have that fucking influence to be free, or for the women to be whores and everything. This is Ezekiel 20, or it's like 12 and 22, and it says, "Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. So every vision is going to come to fruition. It says, uh, for there shall no more be any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am Yahweh, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord Yahweh. And where it says, for in your days, because Jake always says, well, it's gonna happen, with our children's children. I'm trying to do this, for your children's children. Hey, it's gonna happen in your days, in your days. All right. And then I wanted to grab another one, man. I guess Habakkuk 2. Habakkuk 2, I'll start at verse 1, and it says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. And how we preach his word, man. We're not, it's not required to attend some school or college or something for X amount of time. We make it plain, too easy to understand on the spot. And guess what? The elect are going to be of a quick understanding. And guess what? When the elect hears this word, and then he reads, he's going to marvel, and he's gonna run, man. And that's when he begins his race. And it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. See, there's a plethora of scriptures that talk about that hey, it will surely come. All right, and is it not evident with everything that's happening, man? It's not society getting worse and worse and worse? I got this little a screenshot on my phone real quick that I'm gonna read out. That's basically an update as to what's happened since California has raised the minimum wage for fast food workers to $20 an hour. It says Pizza Hut laid off 1,200 workers. Mods Pizza closed 5 of their California branches. Foster's Freeze shut down and laid off all their employees. Vitality Bowls cut their staff in half and hiked their menu prices by 10%. And menu prices are already rising all over. So, in due time, with everything that Esau is coming out with and releasing, his whole cyberbots, self-driving cars, all right, jobs are going to be taken over by AI, which they already have been. I believe it's Microsoft, and then the company Activision, Epic Games. They have due to AI, those companies, which are big companies, huge companies, they have laid off thousands of workers, man. So it's only going to get worse as AI and technology, gets that little final advance. To where these fast food restaurants are going to be run by robots, All right. Um, I read an article a few days ago. It said that Uber is partnering with Waymo. All right, and I'm sure you've all seen these cars before. The self-driving cars with all the cameras on it. So Uber's trying to is partnering with Waymo to do rides, to deliver food, and then you also got Tesla is going to announce Robotaxi on August 8th. So it's also going to take away from people who do a side hustle or their full time hustle as as a Lyft driver, DoorDash person, Uber, you know, Uber driver. So the jobs are becoming thinner and thinner and thinner, and people are struggling more and more and more to the point to where there's going to be a a a universal income, man. You know, it's gonna be like that movie, um, iRobot type shit. You know, there's gonna be bots in the houses and businesses. You know, and that's why it says here in Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 3, it says, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened." Case all the grinders are going to cease because they're going to be few. And then Isaiah 19, and I'll start at 14. It says, Yahweh hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt. You know, and I've gone in, you know, and we, you know, and at this point, it should be very well known, you know, that America spiritually represents Egypt. You know, there's a pyramid on the back of your dollar bill. Egypt represents bondage for the Israelites. All right, it says in Deuteronomy 28 and 68 that the Israelites shall be brought into Egypt again with ships. You know, and what people were taken to a place with ships. You know, fucking America, man. And then Second Ezra, the 15th chapter says how the Lord will bring plagues upon Egypt as before. So it should be a well-known thing that this place America is spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. It says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. All right. It says, in that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of Yahweh of hosts, which he shaketh over it. All right. You know, and people are gonna fear, man, because this eclipse, man, this shit happens today, man. You know, and you have states that have declared a state of emergency, and throughout the U.S. you have certain highways that are going to be shut down. You have I think it was the government or the FBI issued warnings of big gatherings on this day, and warned of terrorist attacks. You know, because those terrorist attacks or terrorists slash cyber attacks are continuing to happen, because similar to what happened over there in Baltimore. This was just yesterday on April 7th. It says massive container ship loses power near New York City's Verrazano Bridge days after Baltimore Key Bridge disaster. So it's all so damn predictable, man. You know, because as soon as that whole Baltimore thing, the whole Baltimore Bridge incident happened, I told the Akim, I was like, hey, I wouldn't be surprised if this is the new trend. Because before you had train derailments, but now you got ships, quote unquote, losing power, causing these bridges to collapse because the boat or the ship loses power and runs right into the fucking bridge. So, hey man, so things are happening, man. All right, it's super evident that we're coming into very serious times. And just be on your guard, be ready, keep your head on a swivel, and stay on your watch. Don't be surprised if the power goes out. If the satellites go out and such, and you can't call anybody. These are the things that are expected to happen. All right, but anyways, with that being said, I hope that this was edifying. And until the next one, I'm gonna say shalom.